greatest of all time is a different argument than I like to bring up, that he's the best I've ever seen.
Okay.
Because to me, Mahomes is the best quarterback I've ever seen, and I love Brady.
Yeah.
But to me, he's the best quarterback I've ever seen. With his scrambling ability, his improvisation skills, he plays it like a shortstop. He's the best. And I've said that here, I've said that other places.
Yeah.
So now, again, historically, the greatest that ever played, that is going to become a numbers game. Because if you want to be the greatest that's ever played, they're going to say, well, Brady won 7, you've won 3. How are you the greatest that's ever played?
Yep.
So he's going to have to get to that number. But the one thing, if he won this year, that Brady would not have would be the three-peat.
Wow, Mad Dog is off his rocker on First Take. This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Mad Dog crowning Patrick Mahomes as the NFL GOAT over Tom Brady. With Tom Brady winning 7 Super Bowls in his NFL career, it has made the climb to being a GOAT status for anybody not named Tom Brady extremely difficult on paper. However, Patrick Mahomes has been inching closer with each passing season, as he is already at 3 Super Bowl rings, including the fact that Patrick Mahomes has won 2 Super Bowls in back-to-back seasons. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. What will it take for Patrick Mahomes to become the NFL GOAT over Tom Brady? The answer to this question is very simple. Win. Keep finding ways to win in big games and you will eventually become the GOAT, Patrick Mahomes. You got to find a way to win, and more importantly, you got to be able to have a higher peak than Tom Brady. You know something Tom Brady does not have in his NFL career? Being able to three-peat. That's right, Tom Brady has never won back-to-back Super Bowls in his NFL career. He has never won 3 Super Bowls in a row. Actually, matter of fact, no other quarterback in NFL history has been able to pull off that feat. So if Patrick Mahomes has the ability to pull off a three-peat this year, I could easily see Patrick Mahomes being the GOAT by the end of this year's NFL season. That's right, Patrick Mahomes could surpass Tom Brady very soon, but to say that he is the GOAT right now, you can't go ahead and say that because Tom Brady is at 7 Super Bowl rings while Patrick Mahomes is only at 3 Super Bowl rings. You also look at how Brady has better longevity and better stats compared to Patrick Mahomes, even though Patrick Mahomes has started out better than Tom Brady when we're talking about Brady at age 28 versus Patrick Mahomes at age 28. The crazy thing is that Patrick Mahomes has not even reached his prime yet. Patrick Mahomes is only entering the beginning of his prime, so that means we could be seeing another decade of awesome football from Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes is one of the most gifted athletes of all time, particularly at the quarterback position. Does he have the athleticism of Cam Newton? Of course not. But Patrick Mahomes has the ability to make plays on the run, and he plays the game like a short stopper in baseball. That's how great Patrick Mahomes is. The guy is so athletic, he can make all kinds of throws from crazy angles, and he is definitely a unicorn when playing the quarterback position. What do I mean by that? Patrick Mahomes has the ability to play like no other quarterback has ever done in the history of football. In terms of unique talent, the closest quarterback that Patrick Mahomes resembles is Aaron Rodgers, but he is way better than Aaron Rodgers in terms of accomplishments and football IQ. I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers is stupid. Aaron Rodgers is actually one of the smartest football players ever, but when you compare Aaron Rodgers to Patrick Mahomes, it's clear Patrick Mahomes is basically Aaron Rodgers on steroids. Also, Patrick Mahomes is more athletic compared to Aaron Rodgers. I want to also show you guys this clip of Mad Dog praising Qerim for understanding his argument about Patrick Mahomes being in the GOAT conversation. Roll the film.
Yeah, so I don't know if he'd have to have the exact ring count if he gets the 3
There
piece,
you
because
go,
he gets
Molly.
there you go.
Yes!
Let's go.
Stole it right
Did I just make an intelligent statement that you agree with?
That you stole what I was thinking. That's exactly right.
Yep.
If he gets the
Simpatico.
three-peat, that makes up for a Super Bowl or 2 that he may not get into 7.
Yep.
So that's why the greatest is a very significant word there.
Okay.
Again, in my eyes, I don't know how Stevie feels about it.
Yep.
We'll throw it to him in 1 second. In my eyes, he is the best quarterback that I've seen based on all the little skills he has.
Yep.
All the little
From a historical
skills.
standpoint, the Kimberly Mortons in 60 years ranking quarterbacks, he needs a couple of other things.
Got it.
3-peat Stevie would be one of those.
A little
that would
edge,
put him on
a little
higher.
edge, a little cheat.
That is truth that you guys just heard right there. I agree with everything Mad Dog was talking about. As far as what Patrick Mahomes needs to do in order to become the GOAT, it's pretty simple. Go ahead and three-peat. You do that, there's not going to be a lot of discussion for who will be the GOAT. I know some old heads are going to still say Tom Brady will be the GOAT when that happens, but at the end of the day, though, no other quarterback has three-peated, and what matters most in football, peak over longevity. And Patrick Mahomes, if he three-peats, has a better peak than Tom Brady. That is undeniable. I'm not here to diminish the greatness of Tom Brady. Obviously, Tom Brady is the GOAT right now, but if Patrick Mahomes can find a way to three-peat, well, it's going to be pretty hard to argue that Patrick Mahomes is not the GOAT, because you're looking at Patrick Mahomes' peak versus Tom Brady's peak. It's pretty obvious Patrick Mahomes has the higher peak. You look at athleticism and talent between Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. Obviously, Brady's got a stronger work ethic, but let's not act like Patrick Mahomes doesn't work hard at all. Patrick Mahomes is one of the hardest workers that I have ever seen play at the quarterback position. You also look at how Patrick Mahomes is already on Mount Rushmore in terms of great quarterbacks. LeBron James acknowledged that himself. I know LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players that have ever played the game of basketball, but I thought his take on NFL quarterbacks in Mount Rushmore rather interesting. He listed Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Patrick Mahomes, and John Elway on his Mount Rushmore. And I'm going to show you guys this short clip of LeBron James listing his quarterbacks in Mount Rushmore. Roll the film.
So my Mount Rushmore of all-time quarterbacks would be Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes, Joe Montana. Wow, John Elway. No, shit. Wow, that's not fair. But life is not fair, but it's gonna be. I would do a toss-up between Elway and Peyton Manning.
The fact that Patrick Mahomes is already considered to be on Mount Rushmore at age 28 in terms of NFL quarterbacking is insane. That tells me Patrick Mahomes has been insanely accomplished for somebody of his age, and for him to already win 3 Super Bowls and 2 MVPs at this point in the stage of his career, it's really incredible. It's going to be hard for Patrick Mahomes to win another MVP, though, not because of the fact Patrick Mahomes isn't a great quarterback, but because of the fact that people will be setting double standards for Patrick Mahomes. They're going to hold him to insane standards to the point where Patrick Mahomes cannot win the MVP unless the Kansas City Chiefs go undefeated from start to finish in a given season. That's how good Patrick Mahomes has been for the Kansas City Chiefs. I will criticize LeBron James for one thing, though. I didn't like the fact that he didn't include Peyton Manning on Mount Rushmore. I would have put Peyton Manning over John Elway, but that's just my personal opinion. I understand why LeBron James wanted to put John Elway up there. I mean, at the end of the day, these guys are all great at what they do. As far as how the Chiefs and Ravens game plays out tonight, I got the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Baltimore Ravens by the score of 23-17. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to play an efficient week 1 performance. I think the Ravens, they're going to be good at certain points during the game, but I think it's going to come down to whether or not Lamar Jackson will be clutch in the 4th quarter, and I think ultimately he will fall short in that department. I got the Ravens losing by 6 points, and the Chiefs are going to get out of this game tonight with a 1-0 record, while the Ravens will be 0-1 to start the regular season. It's going to be a good game either way, though. I'm fired up that NFL football is back, and we should be in for a great NFL season. So that is why the quickest way for Patrick Mahomes to become the NFL GOAT over Tom Brady is to win Super Bowl 59, as that would make Patrick Mahomes a 4-time Super Bowl champion. If that happens, Patrick Mahomes will have pulled off a feat no other quarterback has ever done in the history of the NFL, which is winning a Super Bowl in 3 consecutive seasons. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I'm going to shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinTran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video. Comment down below. Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel Sports Guy Talking.